Chapter 18. Prepare to be bad. Principle. Your desire to be a good person is the very thing keeping you in a bad reality. At first, the idea of being a good person may not seem like it has anything to do with materializing your desired reality, but unconsciously they're directly interconnected, more than many will ever realize. The issue with the characteristics of a good person is that they are directly opposed to what is required for you to materialize your desired reality. That opposition exists on 3 levels through what is called a social contract. Until you are willing to break the social contract, you will continue to be signed up to a reality of misfortune, failure, scarcity, suffering, and disharmony. People often feel like they're being held back by those around them, and while that perception isn't entirely wrong, it's not the full truth. The reality is, no one can truly hold you back except you. It's lacking awareness of how you're limiting yourself that creates the illusion that others are the cause. What appears to be external resistance is often just a reflection of your own internal resistance. External factors are never the cause. A social contract is the unconscious agreement you've made to gain love, acceptance, and approval by conforming to the expectations and desires of those around you. As mentioned, they exist on 3 levels: evolutionary, social, and energetic. These are all interconnected, with the same phenomena taking place on different levels. Evolutionary. Your ancestors evolved and survived by sticking together in groups, sharing resources and responsibility when it came to protection. Humans will forever gravitate to groups one way or another, whether cults, cliques, teams, or religions. It's simply the way the brain evolved. To your primal brain, a group ensures life, which indirectly and unconsciously means not being part of a group causes death. And it still thinks that. To the brain, belonging equals survival. When we feel we don't belong, it can deeply disturb the psyche, creating emotional instability that, as modern science shows, can cause mental health issues over time. The thing about belonging is that it requires conforming to the collective, whether physically, mentally, or spiritually, so we are accepted. The default human mind instinctively desires to belong, even to its own detriment. It is unconsciously looking for comfort. Think about school grades. When most of your friends failed a test or got similar results, it felt oddly comforting. But if you failed while most of them did well, you likely felt embarrassed or ashamed. And if you did exceptionally well while they struggled, you might have even felt guilty. This reflects the silent social contract, a subconscious pull to match the collective, even at the cost of your own potential. Whenever we don't belong, we feel discomfort. Whenever we don't conform, we mentally and emotionally punish ourselves, or are punished by others. Social. Before we become autonomous, as babies, we spend most of our time simply observing the adults around us. We begin to learn which behaviors attract love and which ones lead to disapproval or rejection. You learn quickly that certain behaviors are accepted while others are not. Whenever you displayed behaviors that were desired, those who raised you gave you love, acceptance, and approval. Without realizing it, you became addicted to those feelings, to belonging and to conforming. It's likely that any time you did not conform, you were met with hate, rejection, and disapproval in one way or another, which in the depths of your primal brain felt like death. The irony is that those who raised you have more control over your reality than God or any secret society. Through the family structure, you were taught that conforming brings rewards of love, acceptance, and approval, while not conforming brings punishments of hate, rejection, and disapproval. Energetic. Ideas and beliefs are entities that seek to dominate a person's mind and materialize in their reality. When the ideas and beliefs of multiple individuals are unified, it creates a collective or hive-like mind. That group entity, or hive mind, is more powerful than any individual entity because it is sustained by the energy of many, which strengthens and fortifies its position. It seeks to recruit more people under its psychological and energetic roof. It will then use its hosts to prevent others from leaving. Think politics, cults, religions, sports teams, and schools of thought. The hive mind will distribute love, acceptance, and approval through its hosts, which is felt energetically and socially since it's coming through others. It wants to do nothing more than spread itself to as many minds as possible, and it has an inbuilt defense mechanism. When members wish to leave, it distributes disappointment, rejection, disapproval, and hate through its hosts, which is also felt energetically and socially since it's coming through others. With a clear understanding of the 3 levels of social contracts, it's now time to re-examine what it truly means to be a good person within this new context. To most, a good person is someone who we can relate to, doesn't make other people feel bad, puts others before themselves, even to their own detriment, knows their place, is humble. So it stands to reason that, to most people, having characteristics opposing the above makes you a bad person. When most people think of a bad person, they're not thinking of someone evil or immoral. They're simply thinking of somebody that is different, somebody that isn't like them. Whether you realize this or not, materializing your desired reality requires you to transcend everything it means to be a good person in our society, because otherwise you'll be a good person in a bad reality. You will be different and you won't be like them. Of course, I'm not condoning evil or immoral behavior. This is simply a call to unapologetically accept the differences between you and those around you. The process of materializing your desired reality will require you to unapologetically break the social contract that you signed on all 3 levels. Let's examine how the characteristics of a good person prevent you from materializing your desired reality, someone we can relate to. It's likely that people will struggle to relate to you if you materialize your desired reality. If you want to be like everyone else, you will vibrationally self-sabotage the frequency of your desired reality to avoid the discomfort that comes with being no longer relatable, someone who doesn't make other people feel bad. Materializing your desired reality may lead to those around you feeling diminished, insecure, and uncomfortable. These feelings do not arise because of you, but because the perception of you to which they could relate no longer exists. Others feeling discomfort at your success will lead to you purposely dimming your light to avoid making them feel bad. You'll vibrationally self-sabotage the frequency of your desired reality by diminishing yourself, becoming insecure and uncomfortable in order to make others feel comfortable. Someone who puts others before themselves, even to their own detriment. Materializing your desired reality requires a degree of selfishness by prioritizing yourself. If you put others first, you prioritize their frequency instead of yours, meaning it never accumulates the momentum required to materialize. Someone who knows their place. Materializing your desired reality requires changing your status quo and leaving others behind. If you accept the limitations of your place in their world, you accept the same energetic ceiling as them. Someone who is humble. It's likely that materializing your desired reality would require you to be the opposite of humble. You have to lift yourself, your self-worth, self-confidence, and self-concept, which will be interpreted by others as arrogance or egotistic. So you avoid lifting yourself, and without realizing it, you lower yourself. It's clear now that a good person is simply someone that conforms. Those who conform are loved, accepted, and approved. Conversely, a bad person is simply someone that refuses to conform. Those who don't conform are hated, rejected, and disapproved. The materialization of your desired reality will require you to be hated, rejected, and disapproved to some degree. If you want your desired reality, you must accept all that comes with it. Often, on a subconscious level, we know all that comes with our desired reality, and we avoid it because we aren't ready. As mentioned earlier, social contracts have an inbuilt defense mechanism to maintain conformity, self-sabotage. You will go to any lengths necessary to be a good person, which even includes destroying the frequency of your desired reality. Practical. There are 2 ways to break the social contract once and for all. 1. Unapologetic acceptance. Until you can unapologetically accept that attaining your desired reality will lead to those around you. Considering you to be a bad person, you'll feel guilty for your success. And as a result, to avoid that feeling of guilt, you will avoid your success because unconsciously in your mind, they are merged. Out of respect for those around you, you will disrespect yourself. Do you want the love and approval of those around you if it means you never materialize your desired reality? If the love and approval of those around you is conditional on never materializing your desired reality, is it truly love and approval? If those around you do not wish for you to be in your desired reality, then what do they wish for you? Do they truly love you, or do they only love you if you're the same as them? Have you worked this hard to stay the same? You can't feel guilty, or you will unconsciously clip your own wings just to stay on the ground. You must pursue your desired reality without guilt, and realize that reaching it would make you an inspiration to others. 2. Make peace with it. Until you can make peace with being different, every time you conceptualize change, your desired reality, your mind will produce nothing but chaos. Most don't realize that they are weighing themselves down with the chaos they associate with the transformation they desire. It's like trying to swim holding an anchor. How will they see me? What will they think of me? Will they still love me? The truth is, you won't know until you enter that desired reality, but it's your fear of finding out that is corrupting the frequency. Make peace with being different, and you will find peace in difference. Create chaos from being different, and you will find chaos in difference.